my rubbish, it's someone else's rubbish. I am taking it with me though. Oh, right, so we are cooking a Saag Aloo, which is a vegetarian side dish. It's not actually a main dish, but we're going to be eating it as a main dish. I've waited for the rice to come up to the boil before starting the live, so I didn't bore you all to death, and hopefully it keeps people a bit more entertained as to what's occurring. Now, I have put a couple of pictures up as I've been doing this walk, and you know what, it's been pretty cool today. I've enjoyed the slowness of walking through all the places that I used to ride through. You see things differently. You notice things that you haven't noticed before. Like, I've heard a woodpecker again today. I've already said this on the main video, that I've already heard the woodpecker, but it's just one of those things that it feels like you're cheating at feeling good. You know, it's very bizarre. But I've spoke to a couple of people today. I spoke to a chap further up where the lions were, and there's a capybara. Now, earlier on I nearly said chupacabra, but that's like a mythical thing, isn't it? I'm cooking a vegetarian curry called a Saag Aloo. S-A-A-G A-L-O-O. Saag Aloo. And it's going to be using spinach. And potatoes instead of meat. Just cooking the rice now, which it shouldn't take all that long because it's white rice, but you know, just pop the lid on. I can't pop the lid on, can I? The lid don't fit. I could put that on, but now it's a bit dirty. I am in Strelly, or close to Strelly. I caught 2 buses to get here. And you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Thought you would have been out already. Yeah, it's a bit of a later one. I did leave early as well, but obviously it's like an hour's 45-minute bus journey. Then the walk to get here. Now, there's not much walking left to do. It's literally just down Strelly Laneway. There's not a great deal of walking to do. I did most of the walking to, you know, get to this point. All right, cool. Hello, the Imal. The Tylenol. How you doing? Cooking a Saag Aloo in the woods. Have you ever had a Saag Aloo? I personally have never had a Saag Aloo. So I thought, well, you know what? Let's bring one to the channel. Let's cook one from scratch. How are we doing on fuel? Yeah, there's a little bit left in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the other one prepped though. Ready to just swap it over. I always bring a backup. You've got to. You've got to bring spares. Spares and repairs. We'll get it filled up ready. So the ground coriander went all over in my bag. What are you doing? I'm cooking a Saag Aloo, which is a vegetarian curry. Curry is one of my favorite foods. I could eat it every single day and not get bored. I flipping love it. And this one's using potatoes and spinach. The potatoes are down here, they're already cooked. Like so. Some taters, just got a lid on them, trying to keep them warm. I'm cooking some rice, which I'm then going to drain and put to the side. And then we will start making the actual sauce, which uses garlic puree, ginger puree, cumin seeds, ground coriander, garam masala, curry powder, cinnamon, chili powder, onion, spinach and coriander. It's going to be fantastic. No, I'm not a vegetarian. I just never had a Saag Aloo and I just wanted to try it. What's up, dude? How you doing? 505? I'm doing fantastic, mate. I am in my favorite place, which is the woods, and I'm cooking some food. I've got a beer on the go. So cheers, everybody. Cheers to you. And for those of you that are new here, I cook outside every single weekend. Just do. I don't know why I do it. I started doing it and now I just kind of can't stop. It's, I mean, look at it. It's peaceful. I've had woodpeckers pecking away. Okay, there's a bloody very busy main road over there, but what are you going to do? You got to find that little bit of happiness, ain't you? Yep, cheers to that, dude. I'm just gonna check the rice. Now, I did most of the prep off camera. Well, not off camera, but for the main video, because I didn't want to be sat here having to waffle on for God knows how long. There's no chance of rain today. I always check the weather. If it rains, I bring a tarp and I cover over, kind of like a temporary shelter. It's kind of like a tent, but with no sides, if you know what I mean. Just get in there. It's not far off done. The rice has got a vegetable stock in there. I think we're running on fumes now. Let's put it out. And then we can put the other one in. Just put that down there. That one's empty. Very careful not to burn my hands, because burning one's hands is not on the cards. It is not on my priority list of what I want to be doing today. In fact, it's never on my priority list. Come on, you bugger. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. It's hard to tell because it uses alcohol fuel instead of like coal or wood or anything like that. When it first ignites, it's very difficult to see whether it's actually lit. So you just have to kind of give it a go, you know, and be patient. Patience is key. See you later, dude. Have a fantastic day, because I am. Once the rice is finished, we're going to start preparing the sauce for the Saag Aloo. I've actually found a trash bag and a bottle that somebody had stuffed in a tree. So I'm going to be taking this rubbish with me, along with my own rubbish. As you can see, look. It was nice of them to leave a bag to take the stuff out with. And to be honest, I haven't really seen that much rubbish. Obviously, there's that black bag there with probably cans and bottles in, and then a bottle stuffed in a tree. But on this part of the trail, there's not really all that much litter, which is always nice. Just pop that lid on. Can't, can I? Damn it. That'll be all right. Just to try and stop some of it from evaporating. What's up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're good, mate. I'm I'm not sure whether you'd already left last Sunday, but we were talking about your fried chicken, mate, on the on the Hampshire Outdoor and Survival live feed. Oh, mate, Mickey was like, "Yep, I saw that stuff. It said it looked incredible," and it did. It made me drool, mate. It was just so flipping nice. I could imagine, you know, sitting there and just chowing down on some proper fried chicken. I mean, I did some fried stuff Wednesday, just using up some batter from what my daughter had used. Well, she had left over from. She's got her exams coming up soon, so she had some batter left over for where she was practicing. There is a piece of outdoors in my beverage. There are two pieces of outdoors in my beverage. Did I get it? I got it. It's because I keep stepping over the glass, that's why. I wish I could have used tallow instead of canola oil, but I'm not rich. I do not know what either of those oils are, mate. I know vegetable oil and olive oil. Olive oil is the one I tend to use because apparently vegetable oil is bad for you. But who knows? There's probably thousands of things that are bad for us, but you know, we still flipping use them, eat them, do them, and so on and so forth. What's the difference between them then? Does it give it a better taste or something? Because there was a lot of oil there, wasn't there? I actually reused some oil that my daughter was using as well. My mum put it in a bottle. She refused to flip and use it. I'm like, why? What's up with it? She's like, oh, it's had flipping onions in it. And I was like, yeah, but you eat onions. She's like, no, I'm not eating it. I was like, well, you ain't wasting it. Give it here. I'll flip and use it. Right, let's check the rice again. And then we might be ready to start this sauce off. That looks all right, doesn't it? It's fluffed up a bit. Yep. Okie dokie. We're going to drain this off. Hopefully without burning myself. Operation Don't Burn Yourself. Ah! Nearly flipping, looked like I'd piss myself then. I'm gonna have to do it on the floor, guys. Sorry, you're not gonna be able to see it. I tried. I just really don't want to be covered in it. This piping hot water. Now, there was someone walking towards me earlier on, and they seemed to just never materialise, so they probably saw me and just buggered off. Just thinking, what the heck is that ginger wizard doing? Not many people know what I'm doing. Sometimes, even I don't know what I'm doing. It's just a wing and a prayer, man. Right, let's cover that up. That's that covered over. Let's lift these flaps up to the sides. We'll get a bit of oil in there. Move them and that down there. I did bring my oil out with me, yeah. I've got my chili oil, which I put together myself. Really simple to do. Just gives it loads of flavour, man. Chili, garlic and black pepper. That's all that's in that. Nothing fancy. Oh, dog hair in there. Adds to the flavour. Oh, let's get rid of them before they start burning. We don't want to be sending smoke signals anywhere. Got some passata, which I will tactically open with my spoon. We don't need it just yet, but I want it ready for when I do need it. right in the trash pile. Pop that over there, nice and safe, stood up. Pop the spoon back in the sheath, because this spoon is sharp. Oh. Is your aloo saggy? What's up, Lavu? No, my Lavu. No, my aloo is not saggy. Why, have I spelt something wrong in the description or something? I do that a lot, you know. My phone just types whatever the flipping hell it wants. It doesn't care what I'm trying to get the message across. It just flipping does what it likes. All right, Jason, take it easy, dude. Thanks for stopping by, mate. I'm going to run out of beer before this flipping thing's even ready. Yeah, that's all right. So I'm not using a cinnamon stick because I don't have one. So I'm going in with a bit of ground cinnamon instead. We're going to be using some cumin seeds. That much specifically, you have to count them. It's exactly that much. And we've got a bay leaf somewhere. Just like that. I've got a knob of butter. Knob. Is anyone else immature? I am. And I'm not even bothered about it. Let's get the knob. Probably only need about half of this, if I'm honest. Let's whiz that off and let's put a simmering on, because we don't want it to be absolutely annihilating our stuff. Yeah. Then to that, we're going to be banging in some onions. We're going to cook off the onions. We're going to be adding our passata and a bit of tomato puree just to help thicken. We've got some, I'm cheating, right? I could have made them myself, but I don't have a blender, unfortunately. I should probably get one because it would have been a lot cheaper to make your own puree, wouldn't it? But we've got some ginger puree and some garlic puree. They're going in after this, actually. Once this has sorted itself out. It's already got a deep colour, hasn't it? That'll be because of the cinnamon. I used powder instead of a stick, didn't I? But you know, it's all right. It's going to be okay. What's everybody else on with this weekend? Anyone got any plans? Anyone doing out great? Anyone going out cooking? Anyone going out cooking something? If you are, post a picture on the Walk Cook Walk community page. I want to see what you're cooking. Get in there with some garlic puree. Match it with about the same... I'm just winging it. Match it with about the same ginger puree. We like ginger puree. It looks the flipping same, doesn't it? Down there in the trash pile. Let's get the wooden utensil. That wasn't working for me. Let's give that a good old stir. Get it all cooked in. Flavour. With the simmering off, you've just got to kind of keep it moving. You know what I didn't do? I forgot to put the onions in. I'm going to have to pull this off Find something to put it in, and then cook the onions. What a douchebag. See, this is what happens when you leave me in charge of my own my own bloody things. I just get ahead of myself. Anyway, what are you playing at? Get your ass back up there. Right, so let's cook our onions off. Bit more oil. The more oil, the merrier. They were supposed to be cooked in the butter. We've still got some butter. It'll be all right, I'm sure. What's the worst that could happen, right? Mr. B, what are you doing here, sunshine? This is a subscriber from my other channel. Long run day tomorrow, 16 kilometers. Bloody hell, dude. Why would you do that to yourself? All right, guys, the video of your beers about to go on my channel. Cheers for the beers, mate. No worries, dude. I hope you didn't drink them all in one go. Did I just hear somebody shout? No? Okay. I hope you didn't drink them all in one go, mate, because that's going to screw you up. In with the grunions. Let's get them fried off. Yeah, nice one, dude. I hope you enjoyed them, man. I know there's a video for it, but can you give me a bit of a insight as to what you thought? Or would you rather me wait and watch the video? Which I'm going to go watch anyway, because obviously my flipping beers on there, isn't there? And I hope you were brutally honest as well, because I don't like this pussyfooting about. I like people to be proper honest with me. I was wondering why I felt fizzy this today. Yeah, man. I really hope you didn't drink all of them at once. What was there, 5 beers? Mind you, no, 5 beers in an evening, that's fine, isn't it? Yeah, as long as you space them out, because one of those was like 9%, dude. That's like hangover material right there. Let me move this flipping slop out of my way before I kick it over. I was honest as you asked and hope I don't offend. That's fine, dude. Yeah, man. The double IPA was oxidized. 4 beers. Okay. Maybe I'm just a bit dumb and don't notice it. Not sure. Yeah, sweet as, mate. I look forward to watching it. I like. If you're going to give feedback on something, you might as well be honest, you know what I mean? And no, I will not be offended, mate, because I told you to be ruthless with it. I'm going to block you from all my channels now. I'm not even going to watch your video, mate. No, seriously, nice one. I do appreciate it. Let's have some more beer. I'm drinking the Leffe today. I'm sure you I honestly love the beers, and even the oxidized beer was good and got drank. What do you mean by oxidized then? How would you know that it was oxidized? Because like I say, I think I'm just a bit blind to that kind of stuff. Like maybe I'm just thick and I just think, yeah, that's all right. Right, well, that's the last of the beer poured. Look at the flipping head on that. Oh, I will note as well, my beers are low carbonation. I don't put loads of carbonation in. I just don't like it. I don't like gassy beers. But I should have probably mentioned that beforehand. No, I'm glad you enjoyed them though, dude. I look forward to seeing what you've sent to me as well, dude. Yeah, definitely. Okay, dude, yeah, sweet. Colour and the sherry notes in the double IPA. I'll try and explain in the video. Okay, dude. I would not have even noticed it, mate. I'm telling you now, I would not have even noticed it. I'm just like, yeah, it's beer, drink it. I mean, the kutch that I did the other day wasn't all that good. I say not good, but it wasn't how I expected it to turn out. So I was a little bit gutted about it. But, you know, sometimes that's just how it goes, isn't it? Right, let's get that back in there now. Nearly screwed this up. Not cooking the flipping onions. But you know, I'm a bit of a musical car crash. I just have a go, you know. Out in the woods doing my thing. So what if I didn't cook the onions? We eat it raw, as Gollum would say. Okay. Now we're going to go in with the passata. That much. That's all you need. No more. Just that much. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of it. Probably spill that in my bag as well. Let's give that a little mix. So if you're into your beers, guys, go check out Mr. B's homebrew and beer reviews. He does like beer reviews, buys a beer, gives it a good review. Well, a good reviewing, you know. So he's quite honest with what he's saying and stuff like that as well, which is always bloody good. And again, it's in the end, it's just an opinion as well, isn't it? So what's right for one person might not be right for another, and vice versa, you know. Like I'm probably too thick to realise that it's oxidised or anything like that. But again, it might be down to the fact that my brewing system's extremely simple as well. Yeah, low carbonation all day, mate. If you have a homebrew club near you and enter local competitions as they were good. I have entered a competition before with my Bifrost. The next beer that I'm going to be brewing, it is an Earl Grey IPA. It leans towards like a West Coast style, but it's got loads of things in it. It's got bergamot, Earl Grey tea, saffron, rose petals, sunflower petals, and cornflower petals. It is, when it's ready, mate, I'll send you one just on its own. I entered it into a competition and they kind of subbed it because they thought that it'd be too expensive if it won to actually produce it. It got into the final where they then went against other beers because you had to send 2 beers in. And that was the first time I'd ever entered it. And yeah, now they don't do it anymore. I'm like, okay. Cheers, mate. You know what I mean? Cheers. Thank you. Anywho, in here we've got some chili powder. That much. We can always add more, but you cannot take away. We've got some. Luckily, we've still got some of this ground coriander. That much. Let's say a teaspoon of each. Curry powder. Teaspoon. Turmeric. That was too much turmeric. Some garam masala. And last but not least, some cumin. That much. 1 teaspoon. I brought a teaspoon with me as well, but I just thought, you know what? bit of black pepper. And then we're going to mix that through. And let all them spices cook into it. You do not want your spices to be raw. You want it to cook. Now, I probably could have cooked the onions a bit longer. I thickened up rather quickly. More passata. You know what? Let's just put all the passata in, because it saves me having to take home an open carton, doesn't it? And we're not wasting any. I'll be back. There we are. That can go into the trash pile, because it's trash. Just work all that in. Give that a couple of minutes just to release all them flavours, and then we'll go in with the spinach. Top it off with a bit of coriander at the end. Now, Saag Aloo apparently is actually a side dish. It's not a main dish. Sorry, I've been a little bit preoccupied. I'll be back with you shortly. You see the comments going. Oh, come on, you bugger. Where's the grabber? I've got two grabbers. Come on. Play ball. Ow. You know what? What am I fannying around at? Ow. It burns. Ow. I can take that one out, and I can just put the other one on. Always bring a spare. It just saves the problem, doesn't it? Ow. And I flipped it over again. It's all going wrong. There we go. Woo. I want to bring it down a little bit. We don't want it to be bubbling away too much. I want it to simmer. I did an Earl Grey IPA and it was lovely. It was inspired by Marble Brewery. Oh, Marble Brewery are really good, mate, yeah. As they brew one as a core beer. Okay, the beer that I tried, I did a really good job at cloning it. It's by a brewery called Shiny Brewery up in Little Eaton. They do one called Rainbow Tea, and I just basically, they label the hops that are in the biff. Whoa, shit the bed. Did you see that? Nearly lost a flipping lot. Holy shit. That could have been bad. Not only would it have dropped food everywhere, but fuel, ignited fuel that is currently on fire. Bloody hell. Whew. I mentioned in the video that I'll send your bottles back after next 4 home brews, and one of each. A great way of sending your bottles back. Yes, mate, whack some beer in them. I drink all sorts, mate. I drink beer, I drink cider. I don't drink wine. Wine's something that I just can't abide. I drink mead. I did want to send you some mead, actually, but I just couldn't fit it in the flipping box. What I didn't want it to do is to arrive smashed and leaking. Okay. Let's taste it. It's all right. But I like spice, so in with the rest of the chili powder. I'm going to go in with the spinach now. Pardon me. Get it all mushed down, mixed in. Probably should have chopped it a bit, don't you think? Alrighty ho. This is going to simmer for a little bit longer. We're going to add the potatoes at this point, which I need to drain properly, actually. They have had a lid on them to try and keep them a little bit warm. I'm just going to drain them down there off camera, the last bit of water that's in them. And in they go. Do we have any water left? No, we don't, unfortunately, because it has thickened up quite some, hasn't it? I'm really glad I used the saute pan, as it's got that bit of depth to it. Get those potatoes worked in. Don't really have anything to put over this as a lid. Stop it thickening up even more, but you know what, it'll be all right. We're not looking for perfection. There we go. Just like that. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, once you put the green in, it looks so much better. May as well change your name to Frodo, because your ring is going to be destroyed after eating all this. To be fair, mate, I've got a really good spice tolerance in the mouth and the other end. It doesn't really bother me. I can eat vindaloos, does not touch me. Now, the one thing that did destroy my guts with those spicy noodles that people were challenging people to flip and eat, holy moly, man, I will not eat them again, ever. You would have to pay me £100 to eat them again. I was dancing around the kitchen like an absolute mad hatter. They were so flipping spicy. You couldn't actually taste them. That's how spicy they were. Flavor-wise, you know, if it was a little bit less spicy, it'd have been all right, you know. I could have just about managed it, but nah. They were just too much. Too flipping much. Right, now I've got everything in. Let's knock the simmer ring off. Double check we're not about to lose the bloody lot again. And go for the beer. No, I love spice, mate. I put cayenne pepper on everything. I've even been known to put it in sandwiches, on toast, you name it. Flipping love it. I just love it. I like it a lot. Oh, I need to cover that over, cover the rice. I'm going to have to eat quite a healthy portion of this as well, because I've only really got 2 small tubs and 1 large tub to carry it all back with. And you know what? When I thought I saw someone earlier on coming towards me, they weren't coming towards me. It looks like they're walking along the main path there. Could have really done with a drop of water. I'm half tempted to put some of that in it. What do you reckon? It'll be all right, won't it? What's the worst that could happen? I really feel it needs it. Just to loosen it up a little. It's only the potato and rice water. It'll be okay. God, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? Saag Aloo. I never did put any tomato puree in per se, but yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, them noodles, dude, mate. I will. My guts were off for days, mate. That was just some next level, ridiculous, unnecessary spice. You can't tell me that anyone sits there and eats them and enjoys them. If they do, they need a slap. Proper slap. Right, I reckon we're done. I think it's done. Bloody, bloody, bloody. Right, let me just pop this down. Hopefully somewhere where we're not going to lose it all. I'm just going to go in there, grab that out. Oh. He says. I'll get the one that's not piping hot anymore. And we'll just extinguish that flame. And then we plate up. That can go over there. Just like that. That stick can go over there. Precision. I've got my spork of justice, which is absolutely caked in it. So I'm going to have to do something about that. Still got it on. Yeah. Ooh. I thought I'd lost my bog roll then. Just give that a quite quick wipe. And we get this plated up. Chow down. Why is it that there's bits everywhere? Bits. Bits of this, bits of that. Bugger off. Leave my food alone. Let's get in there with the rice, which has solidified itself together, of course. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Look at that. Make a nice little well. Again, this is actually a side dish. It's not a main dish. But I'm using it as a main dish because I'm weird like that. And I'm not sorry either. I am not sorry. Yeah, some of that saag going on in there, look. Back down there. There's more sauce than I expected there to be fair. Oh, look at that. Let's get some of the tater in there. It's going to be piping hot, but Saag Aloo. First time ever eating a Saag Aloo. Cooked from scratch. In the woods. On a stove. On a tree stump as well. I don't know if you can see it. Tree stump. Didn't even need to set my chair up. I wish you was all here so I could share it with you. It was worth the wait. Now, it took longer than normal because you have to cook the rice and the potatoes and then create the sauce. But it all came together all right, didn't it? It's weird though, sorry, to take a mouthful of curry and to not get any chicken or meat because that's what the potato's there for, isn't it? But yeah, that's really nice. Definitely needed the extra spice in there, I'd say. Well, thank you very much for having a look today. John, if you was here, buddy, I would happily share some of this with you because there's still rice left and there's an absolute ton of sauce left. I tell you what, that would be nice on. I know it's already got potatoes in, but that'd be nice on a jacket potato. It really would. And like I say, John,